station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Straight ahead here on DC News Now at 6, several Fairfax County businesses have been destroyed in a fire. A look at the damage and the impacts next. Plus, former Vice President Mike Pence isn't mincing words when it comes to the January 6th insurrection and former President Donald Trump. And a cold case in Anne Arundel County is finally coming to a close. How police caught up with the suspect more than 50 years later. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 6. I'm Annalisa Gale. Winter weather advisories are continuing through the night with some areas getting some light snow. Let's get right over to meteorologist Scott Sumner now.
All right, Annalisa, and let's show you where that light snow is. You probably could have guessed it, but here it is on the map, and you can see it. I-68 at Old Morgantown, I-68 looking east. You don't have any snow on the pavement. That's a good thing, but there is snow here on the grassy surface. And as far as winter weather advisories, let's get to that. You can see that quite nicely. Pretty much the same areas I showed you yesterday. Really didn't have to change this map much at all. These winter alerts, winter weather advisories are going overnight till about 6 o'clock in the morning, primarily for a little additional snow, but also some freezing rain and some freezing drizzle, which creates a little bit of glaze on the roadways, sidewalks, and overpasses. So please, if you have to go out and about over the next 12 to 18 hours, be careful out there. Some snow totals for you and your 7-day forecast right around the corner. Annalisa.
All right, thanks, Scott. Well, this just in. A shooting investigation is underway in the 1600 block of Benning Road in Northeast. That's where a man was found with a gunshot wound around 2:45 this afternoon. He is expected to be okay so far. No arrests have been made. Well, at least 4 businesses are closed tonight following a large fire this morning in Annandale, Virginia. Our Katie Ree is assessing the damage as an investigation continues tonight.
It's taken over 100 firefighters, just over 2 hours to get the fire behind me under control. Officials say someone walking here along Columbia Pike saw smoke coming out of one of the 4 businesses in that building, prompting this response. Fire officials are calling the damage catastrophic for the 4 businesses that burned Sunday morning.
There's a lot of the HVAC, the air conditioning units all on the roof. It's an extremely heavy load on the roof, and for as long as that was burning, that is now collapsed into the structure. The businesses were empty at around 7 o'clock when the fire was first reported. No one has been injured, but the fire burned for over 2 hours before firefighters could get the fire and smoke under control.
I was driving here at 8:30 in the morning, and my daughter, she told me, "Look, Dad, how much smoke we have here." And I said, I'm going to stop to see what's going on. The smoke is like unbelievable smoke, unbelievable. Ahmed Atiyah hopes the businesses and their owners can recover from the damage. I feel it so bad for sure because I used to own businesses all my life, and I still have some business too. So really, really sad news for the owners and the landlord and the whole entire area here. The Fire Marshal's Office for Fairfax County Fire and Rescue will be leading this investigation, and will obviously keep you up to date with more information as it becomes available to us. Reporting in Annandale, Virginia, Katie Ree, DC News Now.
Well, now to the Hill. Former Vice President Mike Pence is making headlines for his comments about his former teammate, former President Donald Trump. Our Lex Juarez has the latest on his criticism over the handling of the January 6th insurrection.
Pence made these comments at Saturday night's annual White Tie Gridiron Dinner here in Washington. That's an event for politicians and journalists. The former vice president said, quote, "I had no right to overturn the election, and his reckless words endangered my family." Pence's critique seemed to represent a widened rift in the Republican Party as the debate continues over how to view the attack on the Capitol. It also was the sharpest yet from the once loyal VP, who has often shied away from confronting his former boss. And in addition to this, Pence also called out Trump's legacy post-presidency, saying, quote, "I know history will hold Donald Trump accountable." Well, this all comes as Trump and Pence prepare to battle over the Republican nomination in next year's election. In the studio, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
This week, the Maryland House voted to enshrine the right to abortion in the state's constitution. The amendment is also advancing in the state Senate. The vote marks one of several steps lawmakers are taking to protect abortion rights since the overturning of Roe v. Wade last year. If passed in the General Assembly, voters would have a say on the ballot next November. Well, new tonight, a piece of the puzzle has been added in a cold case in Anne Arundel County. Police have identified a suspect in that 1970 homicide case. The family of 16-year-old Pamela Conyers has been seeking justice since October of 1970 when she went to a mall and never came back. Her body was found near Mountain Road and Route 100 in Anne Arundel County 4 days later. Police say she was strangled to death. New technology helped them to identify Forrest Williams as the suspect.
To the family and loved ones of Pamela, we hope that today's announcement brings at least some degree of comfort and peace in finally learning who was responsible for her murder. Pamela was never forgotten, nor will she ever be forgotten.
Now, that suspect Williams was living in Salem, Virginia when he died in 2018. If he were alive today, police say he would have been charged with her murder. Well, right now, you lost an hour of sleep. Earlier this month, the Sunshine Protection Act of 2023 was introduced in the Senate. If passed, we will not be falling back this November. Our Jimmy Alexander hit the streets of Annapolis, Maryland to ask people if they prefer a day with more sunlight or that extra hour of sleep. Here's what he found out.
You know, you do not like springing forward.
No.
Tell me why.
Because I like my sleep.
You want that extra hour.
I want that extra hour. Sometimes, some things are just better left alone. If we're gonna spring back, then leave it that way. If we're gonna spring forward, then leave it forward. I mean, sometimes because it's confusing sometimes, Jimmy.
I work for the government, and even though I work at home, it's irritating that in another week I'm going to have to get up early or later, and I get confused about what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'd rather just know that tomorrow it's just going to be 5 o'clock when it's 5 o'clock.
This could be the time that we're going to have forever. How do you feel about it?
I'm fine with it.
Why do you like daylight saving times better?
More daylight. End of the day. This is just a longer day. I'd rather have a longer day.
Fall back. We have fall back. Get that extra hour sleep.
And how about you?
The same. It takes me a long time to adjust. So if we could keep it where it's just more daylight and not fall back, then that would be great. But otherwise, it just causes too much disruption in my schedule to keep going back and forth.
What is the hardest clock to change in your home or your life?
In my vehicle.
My car.
Me too.
My Jeep. That's the hardest thing for me.
For 6 months, it's going to be wrong. Would you rather have it be lighter later all day, the spring forward, or would you rather it be fall back?
I like it forward.
And why is that?
Because I like being outside, so I like being out later.
Now, if you're the only person that you have to worry about falling back and springing forward, not a big deal. But when you have kids, it changes everything.
Everyone thinks 1 hour difference isn't a big deal. Well, those people that have young kids, turns out to be a very big deal. And then there's nothing worse than waking up in the dark and then driving back home in the dark.
And how about you? How do you feel?
Same. It throws the kids off. The entire routine is a mess for weeks. Steady is my preference.
Now, you're 9 and 10 years old. Would you like to fall back and just stay in bed later, or would you like it to be lighter later in the day?
Later during the day.
And how about you?
I would like to sleep in.
There's always got to be one person in the family who does agree.
Of course.
All right, Scott. Well, it didn't bother me too much today. I'm doing fine. How about you?
I tell you what, I'm doing fine too. I prefer to have a little longer daylight, I think. Hey, look at Alaska. That's all I have to say about that. Just look at Alaska. You know what I'm talking about. All right, if you don't, I'll explain it later. But anyway, that's not too bad. All right, how about outside right now? Let's take a look at our live camera. A little bit of a haze here, or what seems to be a haze. It's not a haze, but it's a little bit of a fog, it seems. The camera lens is not too good here with regards to showing perfectly clear a sight of Reagan National Airport, but needless to say, that's because there's a little bit of rain falling out there at 39 degrees. Yeah, cold rain. I did talk about that yesterday. Hey, I just saw somebody walk by with an umbrella outside our window here at the studios. There you go. Just backs me up on that. A little bit of drizzle and rain. All right, and tonight we have a little bit of that out west where it could be a little colder overnight. Thereby, the winter weather advisories are still being held in check here across those higher elevations like in Garrett County and Allegheny County in western Maryland, the Blue Ridge here in Virginia. And that is because of the fact that it will be cold enough for it to be maybe freezing rain or freezing drizzle. So adding that little coating of ice on top of the roadways is not, and I call it black ice for that reason. You don't really know it until you're on top of it. So becoming very dangerous out there on top of a little bit of light snow that had fallen. As a matter of fact, snow accumulation here has been just that. Under an inch at Oakland, Maryland and Sperryville, Virginia, with several places picking up a trace like Chantilly, Cedar Hill, and over towards Dulles Airport there. So with that being said, here's our satellite view. You can see a lot of blue on the map, which was no snow earlier, but it's become more green as time has worn on. And that trend will continue overnight tonight for much of the viewing area, except again for some of the higher elevations. We'll have more details here in the Weather Center with regards to the extended forecast coming up in just a bit.